So today we're going to learn how to coach. Welcome to Mind Games episode 32. I got a question, not a question, I got a small novel and a story and a comment from one of the guys here from the comment section on YouTube, Ponto. And he gave me permission to use the kind of a little bit of the story in my video today. So today we're going to talk about what he said, which is I'd really like to learn how to explain myself better in terms of how coaching can be applied, and also to fill in all the gaps in my experience as to how to coach and what mindset to take, how to properly structure interactions positively, etc. So his situation is he has a background in learning skills, like whether it's chess or sport or whatever. I think a lot of you share this experience, maybe school learning or sport learning or game learning or something. And when you're thinking about how to coach that, you realize that there's like a step to take to then engage somebody else's learning process. So that maybe you have the strategic knowledge, but then like teaching that to somebody is a different matter. And so today I wanted to talk about the steps that we kind of take first when we're trying to develop coaching ability or the art of coaching. And I actually have started a website about this, esportcoaching.net. It's a network for the professional development of esport coaching, and you can check it out at esportcoaching.net. Sign up for the mailing list. We're going to start more like weekly workshops and live trainings going on soon. We've already hosted one big live conference and had a number of professional coaches joining us from the League of Legends scene, and we're going to try to expand that and have much more live events, and of course we'll have also video training, and there's already articles kind of starting to pop up there. And we've assembled a team from nutritionists to physiologists to sports psychologists, kind of all talk about the aspects of esport coaching. So you can learn everything you need there eventually, and kind of like take all of that into the realm of coaching. But going back to the first things you should do to start to clarify your experience and try to figure out how to coach people is you should write a coaching philosophy. And this is something that you will manipulate and change through time, and it is not like a sacrosanct document that's never going to change, but rather it is a blueprint of what you understand now, and you're going to use that to inform your actions and then modify your future actions. And you're going to then modify your coaching philosophy as you learn new things, and you learn new theories of human behavior and physical brain, motor movement interaction. So to write a coaching philosophy, I recommend that people keep it less than a page, like half a page, maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs, and they include a couple aspects. One important thing is motivation. How do you understand motivation as humans experience it? The second thing that I recommend people include is motor learning. How is it that people learn new mechanical movements? How does the brain learn it? How do the muscles learn it? And the third thing I recommend people include is social cohesion, social dynamics. So how do groups of people affect one another in terms of the above things: motivation, learning, and motor learning. So those 3 things comprise like the kind of basis for your understanding of how it is that you're going to coach people through these settings, like improve their motivation, teach them new skills, and manage the group culture. So coaching philosophy, that's number 1. Now, beyond that, what you're really gonna try to establish is essentially a framework for performance, a framework for understanding elite performance in particular, and that takes study and application and of experience. And it doesn't necessarily have to be book study. It can be study of humans or study of elite performance in and of itself. But you have to understand the components of the ecosystem that produces an elite performer, and then you have to try to recreate that culture in another organization or in your team or in your life. And doing that requires learning about the physical aspects, the mental aspects, the spiritual aspects of high performance, and kind of like assembling in your mind a framework for how it is that you enact that onto other people. So write that document, and if you want, you can post it here in the comments of this video. Kind of share it here. If you want to discuss it, then come post it in the Facebook group for Mind Games, or better yet, the forums on mindgames.gg. Those are 2 places you can kind of get feedback and kind of share what you've learned and what you think. And anybody who has any sort of experience with sport or games in their background kind of already has a philosophy of their own. It's like experiential, how it is that you learn. And you might have to reflect a bit to get that out, but that is kind of where you're going to start for your coaching philosophy. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And submit a question, mindgames.gg/TV, mindgames.gg/TV, and come support us with our wonderful patrons. Mindgames.gg/patron for $5, €5 a month. You can become a patron of all of the amazing content. I say amazing, you're the judge of that. All the content that we produce at Mind Games, whether it's articles or videos or podcasts or whatever. So thank you for the patrons we have. Check them out at mindgames.gg/patron. We're going to be starting to do more events for the patrons of the website, so if you want to get in on the ground floor, now's the time. There's no punishment for that, and of course you can refund or cancel at any time. It's not the kind of thing where you're buying a product and there's like a refund policy. It's just out of goodwill. And I'm eating Finnish gum right now. I'm not really eating it, I'm chewing it. It's called Yankee. No, I lied. Yankee's the normal brand. I'm eating the competitor. Chewing. Dang it.